Fumbling for a gate remote in the dark is one of those minor daily frustrations that usually just gets ignored until you're sitting in your car, squinting at a black plastic fob, trying to guess which button does what. That is exactly where this little device from Ghost Controls tries to change the game. It is a 3-button remote designed specifically for their gate systems, and honestly, the first thing you notice is how much it prioritizes actual usability over just looking sleek. It has this solid, water-resistant build that feels like it could survive being dropped on a gravel driveway a few times without cracking open, which is a huge plus if you are the type who accidentally leaves things on the roof of the car. Now here is the standout feature that actually makes sense. The buttons glow in the dark. It sounds like a small thing, but when you are pulling up to your gate at night, having that little bit of luminescence helps you hit the right button without having to turn on your dome light or guess. It is compatible with both single and dual opener systems from the brand, so if you are already running their hardware, this is pretty much a plug-and-play situation. You can sync up to 2 different devices to it, which is handy if you have a gate and maybe a secondary entry point or a light system tied into the same setup. The tactile feedback on the buttons is surprisingly crisp. You get a distinct click, so you know for sure that the signal has been sent, which saves you from that annoying habit of mashing the button 3 or 4 times just to be safe. However, it is not perfect. While the water resistance is a great touch for anyone living in a rainy climate, the finish on the plastic does tend to pick up fingerprints and dust pretty quickly. It is a minor aesthetic gripe, but if you like your gear to look pristine, you might find yourself wiping it down more often than you'd expect. Also, while it is great that it handles 2 devices, some users might find themselves wishing for a 3rd channel just for extra flexibility, though for most home setups, 2 is usually the sweet spot. The range is solid too. It reaches out far enough that you aren't forced to crawl right up to the gate before the signal registers, which keeps the traffic flow moving smoothly. It is a straightforward, no-nonsense tool that does exactly what it promises, without trying to overcomplicate things with unnecessary tech. If you are already invested in the Ghost Controls ecosystem, this is a reliable, well-thought-out addition that makes the daily routine of coming and going just a little bit smoother. It is not going to change your life, but it is one of those small, reliable upgrades that you will definitely appreciate every single time you pull into the driveway after a long day. It is sturdy, it is visible in the dark, and it gets the job done without any fuss.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.